Hey, Minifash.
It is the 27th day of April 2022.
Got some work, been busy, but I did want to share some stuff with you. This particular job I'm doing here is an old family cemetery plot fence from a family called the Warrens in Plymouth, Massachusetts. And that family came over on the Mayflower. This fence is probably about 150 years old. To restore it to its former glory and replicate some of it as well. But while I was investigating this job, the Warren family, I came to find out there's some very interesting history pertaining to the Revolutionary War and subsequently the creation of the United States, and how it's all spiritual war, and that this country was created from the beginning as a rebellious nation. And that's what it is. I'm just going to share with you what I came across pertaining to this fence and where it led. Crazy stuff.
So this is where this family comes from, the Mayflower Warren family. It's the same grave plot of the fence that I'm working on. We even have some images here. This is the grave site, Old Burial Hill on School Street in Plymouth, Mass. And you can see here, you see in the background there, there's that fence. All back there. And this is all these memorials to all these different members of the Warren family, right? So this comes from there, but the real interesting part is I'm doing a little research into it and come to find out one of the Warren boys, Joseph Warren, was a pretty well-known character in the Revolutionary War. He is forever stamped in our minds as the hero who lost his life on Bunker Hill. I'm not going to go too much more into Joseph Warren because of how I got led to something that was revealed to me several years ago. And the reason it clicked with me today was because Tesla shares slide could put Musk's Twitter takeover at risk. Elon Musk is going to restore your free speech, by the way. You know, him buying Twitter for what, $44 billion is going to restore your free speech. But I digress. Tesla shares. Tesla, the magnificence of the numbers 3, 6, and 9. And I'm reading the article, and he had more than 125 billion, which is 99.3. Think about this. All these derivatives of the number 3, 6, and 9. In fact, his shares dropped 12.2 from over $1 trillion to 906 billion. And this connects to so many things. But what it brought me to, pertaining to the job that I'm doing, was Bunker Hill, because the Bunker Hill Monument has things related to Tesla. And this is in Boston, Massachusetts, and the same customer that I'm replicating this little fence for is also doing a job for the Bunker Hill Monument, and I will probably get involved in that as well. So the connections are just crazy. But Tesla, one of his most famous quotes was something to the effect of, if you only knew the magnificence of the numbers 3, 6, and 9, you would unlock the secrets of the universe. Something to that effect. Most people have heard that quote, but this is what I want to show you. Early in the American days, and the founding fathers and so on and so forth, after they won the revolution, they erected this gigantic obelisk, which, by the way, the original monument on that battleground was in memory of Dr. Joseph Warren, the same guy. A Mason, of course, in 1794 by King Solomon's Lodge of Masons. Now, to the Washington Monument. This is incredible, you guys. I'm going to have to break out the Google Earth for this one because it's just crazy to me. So let's hope that this works, because often when I open this up, it malfunctions and goes crazy on me. So let's just keep our fingers crossed, okay? I'll take you right to Bunker Hill first. And I've already drawn this line, and I'll show you the measurements and everything. So we're down here in Bunker Hill, Boston, Massachusetts, or I should say Charlestown. I knew some crazy guys from Charlestown. And I told you about the Washington Monument. And remember the magnificence of the numbers 3, 6, and 9. Not necessarily in that order, because when we go to the Washington Monument, follow that line, direct, straight, perfectly straight line. You know that there are higher powers and principalities involved in the whole design, not just of the United States, but the world. But this is particularly obvious. Remember, it was 13 colonies, 13 everything all over the Great Seal. It's a rebellious nation, and it was founded as such to promote licentious liberty. But let's look at that line right there. That's that line. I'm going to show you the properties of that line. Measurements, 396 miles. Think about that. 396. The magnificence of the numbers 3, 6, and 9. Now, not only is it 396 miles, it's also 6, 3. Check this out. You just can't make this stuff up. The magnificence of 396 miles and 636 kilometers. I mean, come on. What I'm going to show you now is amazing. Nikola Tesla spent the last years of his life in hotels in New York City up until the day he died. And he used to spend his days in Bryant Park feeding the pigeons and reminiscing, I suppose. I don't know. But this is Tesla Corner, right on the corner of 40th and 6th. Think about that. 46. Nikola Tesla Corner, 40th Street and 6th Avenue, 46. I just can't get over that. And that line that runs all the way from Boston to D.C., obelisk to obelisk, 396 miles, crosses exactly over Tesla Corner. And he lived here till the day he died. And we know all about the secrets of Tesla that fell into the hands of Trump's uncle and so on and so forth. I'm just trying to show you something that is unexplainable in human terms. This is the work of the devil. The world is like a giant etch-a-sketch to him. He places these monuments and memorials in such a way that it is undoubtedly a planned. So I'm just pointing that out to you. And it continues. You can't say that Tesla didn't know something, because check this out. Oh, sorry about that. If we go take a line from Tesla Corner, you're just not going to believe this, you guys. It's just that crazy. From Tesla Corner, and first we'll go up to the Bunker Hill Monument. You just have to see this. Remember, 3, 6, 9, all divisible of 3, right? That magic 3. Now, in miles, we have about 188.5 miles, 0.44. But check this out. We go to kilometers, which is just another number sequence. Look at this. 303.27, and in all reality, if we just go right on top of the Masonic Lodge, we can actually, we're still there, 303.30. Now think about that. 3 and 3 are 6, and 3 are 9. The magnificence of 369. To be within like 50 feet or whatever, over 400 miles, that is absolutely amazing. We're not done though. So there's the 303.3 kilometers from Tesla Corner, New York to the Bunker Hill Monument. Now we'll clear that one out, and we'll go again from Tesla Corner to the Washington Monument. Over Philadelphia, over Wilmington. I mean, this whole stretch of this line is just amazing. Look at that measurement right there. Exactly 333 kilometers. You can't make this stuff up. You're in a spiritual war that is manifesting into the natural. You're not up against flesh and blood. You're up against something much bigger, and you need a savior. You call on the name of Jesus, sincerely and humbly, and he will hear you. But I had to share that with you guys. That is absolutely astounding to me. 396 miles, exactly and precisely over Tesla Corner. There is a lot more to this. You draw your own conclusions. All I know is I was just repairing Mr. Warren's family's cemetery fence. But it didn't end there. I came across even more crazy, wacky, unexplainable stuff. You just can't get over this stuff, man. I did a video a couple weeks ago on the Poseidon, Russia's drone nuke tsunami machine. And Poseidon is also known as Neptune. And then 3 days after that video I made, Russia has a ship allegedly sunk in the Black Sea, and they used Neptune missiles. Okay? So there's definitely something going on here. And on the 13th, in between those times, in Israel, there was found an old synagogue in the town of Chorazin in the Galilee, which is one of the cities that Jesus cursed, essentially. Woe unto thee, Chorazin, woe unto Bethsaida, so on and so forth, right? Well, they found in that synagogue a Medusa carved into the wall, literally. Now, Medusa mothered children of Poseidon, a.k.a. Neptune. And Athena got mad and cursed her and changed her hair into venomous snakes. Then Israel does a piece on snakes. I'm not kidding you. I'll try and remember to link all this stuff. But in this little video that Israel 24 News does, they talk about Medusa, of all things.
Including today.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
And a creature that even Indiana Jones himself was afraid of. And from the myth of Medusa to the story of Moses, snakes have represented a mix of both good and evil. With Medusa's head, which was filled with serpents, capable of turning people into stone. And to the potent power.
So they put that up. And all this other stuff we have going on, the Extinction Rebellion people everywhere, the Poseidon, Roman, Greek god connection, the numbers in the Bible. When you just look up the word water in the Bible, it's used in 363 verses, a total of 396 times, the exact distance between the two obelisks. The word sea, Poseidon rules over the seas. It's literally the Hebrew word 3220, and it too is used 396 times. You just kind of can't get over this stuff, is all I'm saying. You know what I mean? The whole Tesla connection. Elon Musk, I believe, is just a minion. He's just doing what he needs to do to live the life he wants to live. He has his reward. But nonetheless, we have to go back into Google Earth. This kind of thing is just crazy. Now I'm going to take you back down to Tesla Corner, where this all stems from. You can't tell me that Tesla didn't know an awful lot more than we're being told, right? The magnificence of 3, 6, and 9. If we go off of Tesla Corner, once again, we're going to go out to New York Harbor. and I'm going to show you something out there that's pretty crazy. There is a giant trident out here. And what is Poseidon's symbol, his weapon? The trident. 33 kilometers to this giant trident, right in Sandy Hook Bay, which is a whole nother story we could get into. As you see this little outcrop right here, if you look at this at the right angle, it is a serpent. There's no doubt in my mind that that is a serpent right there. But again, I digress. One of the key things I want to show you is right here in the middle of Sandy Hook Bay. And it is quite literally a little devil. It's like a caricature. And you can see it as clear as day. This is the top of his head with his little black hair. This is a horn right here. Another horn is obscured over here. This is his eye, his nose. That's a nostril right there. These are the big exaggerated cheekbones and chin. Like a caricature, like a cartoon character, like a Snidely Whiplash looking character. But it's there. A devil in Lower New York Bay, right off of the giant trident and the serpent, pointing right at New York City. And that's not it. If we rotate this map, I'm just showing you what I have seen and been shown. If we look at this trident, it is literally coming out of the forehead or the headdress of some sort of entity, some sort of deity, if you will. That's his forehead where the trident is. Down to his nose. That's the mouth right there, the chin. I mean, it is right there, you guys. Even the eye you can see right there. Looking right at New York City. Because New York City is destined for destruction. It's going to happen. And it's my contention that it's going to be something along the lines of a Poseidon-type weapon. A tsunami weapon. I'm just showing you what I can't explain a lot of myself. But it is undeniable, seriously now, that that line that goes exactly from the largest obelisk, at the time, it was the largest obelisk in the world, until they built the Washington Monument. And they just happened to build it exactly 396 miles apart, or 636 kilometers, with Tesla Corner exactly in the middle. Tell me that Tesla didn't know something. The magnificence of 3, 6, and 9 will unlock the secrets of the universe. So, there you go, and there's probably way more connections to this, but I just wanted to check in mostly with you guys. And remember, God is in control of everything. If he be for us, who can be against us? Call on the name of Jesus and be saved from the wrath to come. Many fish.
Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God,